I just recently thought of two organizations that I'd like to become the founder of. Two organizations that they'd like to become the founder of. Canadian organizations for some good Christian values and good Christian type politics. Because in our country and in our nation of Canada, we need some real good, upstanding, great Christian type politicians, and I'm all for Christian values and Christian principles, and I'm all for Christian values and Christian principles, and so I'd like to, if possible, if I can, I'd like to start two organizations in Canada for like Christian politics, Christian type values, and Christian principles. The first one called New Canadian Republicans.org. New Canadian Republicans.org. Then the second one, Canadian Christian Conservatives.org. And I'd like to start those and become the founder of those two organizations if I can, and God willing. God willing, and God bless Canada. I love the nation of Canada. God bless Canada. I really, really love our nation of Canada. God bless Canada. I'm a Canadian, but I'm also a conservative. That's why I chose the name New Canadian Republicans.org. And the second one is Canadian Christian Conservatives.org. And you'll probably see in my like logo. I mean, if you buy a video that's by Paramount Pictures, no doubt you see their famous Matterhorn symbol, symbolizing that's the emblem that represents Paramount Pictures, is the Matterhorn Mountain. Well, since I'm a Canadian Christian Conservative, Canadian Republican, I chose a different symbol. It's of a great Canadian landscape. It's not a mountain like the Matterhorn, but you probably may have seen that. It's a great cave, and on the ground is green grass, and there's great big black hole that's going inside the cave. And I chose that for my Canadian Christian Conservatives.org emblem, and the emblem to my other organization, New Canadian Republicans.org. These organizations have not been officially started yet, but if I ever get a chance to, I would like to invent or create these brand new organizations. Canadian Christian Conservatives.org and New Canadian Republicans.org. And if you were to go on YouTube, I think that if you were to punch in newcanadianrepublicans.org and/or Canadian Christian Conservatives.org, you'll see the emblem I chose. It's a gray cave, and it's got some frost on it because it's winter, and there's a black hole going into the cave with the green on the ground, which is the grass. And I chose that because that's like a great Canadian landscape. And I thought how appropriate that I choose that as a symbol for the Canadian Christian Conservatives.org and the New Canadian Republicans.org. And to enough about the emblems, but we need some godly politicians nowadays. Nowadays in Canada, we really do need some real godly, upstanding politicians. We have politicians that are on the liberal side, and they want to legalize same-sex, and they want to legalize abortion, and they want to make sex education available to kids at such a very young age. Well, this is very, very inappropriate. And I'm saying we need some upstanding, upright politicians like our great conservatives like Monty McNaughton and Patrick Brown of the Conservatives, who wish to teach more of Christian values and Christian principles for young, not to teach them things that corrupt them, like Kathleen Wynne's stupid. It's a very stupid that Kathleen wants to teach children about sex, and they're too young to learn that stuff. What they need to learn at this age is they need to learn some real good Christian values, not this sex education nonsense. No wonder the kids are into like bullying and you name it, bad things like that. So please, if you vote the way I do, if you vote the way I do, and I vote conservative, I vote for great men like Stephen Harper, Patrick Brown, Monty McNaughton, the Conservative Party. And so I would urge you to even, if you really are a person that likes to see better values in the country, Canada, then I would suggest that you team up with organizations like conservativevalues.ca and Canada Christian College. Their president, one Dr. Charles McVitie. Upstanding, seems to be a godly man, very godly man, and I'd like to one day be affiliated with an organization like the Christian College, because our young people don't need to learn bad things. They need to learn the good things that they learn at the Christian College. And so I'm a conservative, and I hear that there's going to be a brand new election coming up, a federal election in Canada 2015 in the fall for a brand new prime minister. And you can be sure I'm gonna be voting at the polls, and I'm gonna cast my vote conservative. I am a registered conservative, and when I vote conservative. And I also, if I was American, I'd be voting Republican. But since I'm Canadian, I can't vote Republican and American unless we have Canadian Republicans. So since we don't have Canadian Republicans, I vote conservative because I'm Canadian, and our Republicans in Canada are called the Canadian Christian Conservatives, or just the Conservatives like Stephen Harper. Thank you.